I'm not showing you my Jen in the next room.
What if we just sent a picture, no head, no torso, just
No, I'm not. That's not going in a picture. That's not going in a picture. No.
I can't handle even the thought of seeing Alayna's is me up. And Mac, the thought of seeing your is sickening.
Yeah, it is.
Mac, what is happening? Why can't we see you?
Oh, is my camera not on?
Mac.
Let me just turn it on.
I'm afraid.
Me too.
Happy Halloween.
What the
I'm a baby. Wait, you guys aren't wearing costumes. I thought we were doing costumes today.
I'm a baby.
You're
a baby.
I was like, alien, spaceship, from Mars.
What's with the dinosaur?
It's my baby. It's my stuffed animal. I figure babies have stuffed animals.
God, you're a baby and you're already autistic. That is crazy.
Well, that's how it works.
Pop a Tylenol in his mouth. Stick him with a dinosaur. There's your autistic kid.
Oh, I really look like my mom took Tylenol right now when she was pregnant with me.
Dinosaur egg, even. Makes more sense than
dinosaur
baby.
egg. You do look
Dinosaur
like a dinosaur egg.
Can we go with that? Wait,
was-
Matt,
I
can we
was
actually
like-
take this again, but you're a dinosaur egg?
Guys, I'm a baby. I'm a baby. Alayna, you always
Mac
want to
is
say
baby.
it. You
That's
always
true.
want to say this.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
this
I
is the
just
one
got
time
it.
you
I
won't
feel
indulge
so
me.
stupid. I just
I also
got it.
only just got it, but was gonna pretend I got
You
it the
guys
whole
thought I
time
just
until
showed
Ashley
up
admitted
as
that
a
she just
baby?
got it.
It's a great costume.
Yeah, we did. Wait,
Why did you decide to go with the cap and no other baby accessories? No rattle, no bib, no onesie. You were just like, I'm bald and therefore a baby. There are bald people. Mac, you are
didn't
being
wanna-
ableist.
And there are
the
babies
alopecia
with
community is
hair.
going to come for you.
I didn't
And
want to
the
take
babies with
the
hair.
baby's
People
resources.
recovering from cancer. I see you. Mac is ableist.
Mac dressing
Mac
up
hates
like a
people with
recovering
cancer.
cancer patient?
Whoa.
No.
That's not funny.
That's actually not
Guys.
funny.
That's not
Guys.
funny.
That's actually not funny. Like most
Whoa.
of us, our lives in some
Oh,
way have been
God.
touched by cancer.
I'm
Most
gonna
of
talk
us.
about this in therapy.
I have cancer. I don't.
Oh,
Ashley. I was about to say my culture's not your costume again, but
that can't be your new tagline. It cannot.
Especially when you're appropriating.
that's not mine,
Yeah.
you guys. Just so you know, I'm not that funny. That's like an online thing that you say, okay?
I like that you have the tape like all the way down to your chin.
yeah,
I had to. Well,
it's like you're about to do some contour.
This cap is really bad. I'm not gonna lie. And am I kind of like?
Yeah, thanks.
Am I serving a little bit right now?
Not at all. Like 0. Oh, wait, there. Oh, there we go. 10%.
Zero. Zero's crazy. I actually looked better in this
The only
ball cap than
you
I
served was the
thought.
one you just came out of. It is brutalized. It is a puddle.
Oh no.
Guys, wear your costumes. This is an annual tradition for Chosen Family.
It is
This
October
the Halloween
2nd.
episode. This is gonna come out on Halloween.
On Halloween?
Okay.
No,
Wait.
but near.
Close. This will be the Halloween week, which I was gonna say.
Okay,
we're
how about
almost
me?
at
Okay,
It's
hold
a
on.
3 years.
tradition.
Hold on. I'm a
You
girl.
willingly pulling that photo out?
Oh,
what
good
can we
one,
be?
Ashley. You can be my mom.
I'm a girl.
Be my mommy.
Well, how are you guys doing? Mac,
Oh,
this
I'm
is
great.
Yeah.
I'm great. I
Thriving,
fully plan to do the
thriving.
entire episode in my baby cap, which is oddly like feels really good. Like it feels like somebody's going like this. It's really nice.
That is
Mhm.
nice.
Weighted blanket type.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Yeah.
every
Sensation.
morning Jen lays on me. Have I told you guys this?
I do
That
that. in the
sounds
morning.
vaguely familiar. Yeah.
I go, I need you to lay on me, and she lays
Yes. Yes.
on me. I love it. Every morning.
Okay. And every morning you still have to say, I need
Like
you
an
to lay
alarm
on me.
clock.
Sometimes she does it, and other times I'm like, hey, I'm awake now. Come lay on me. She gets up
Great.
before me.
How long does she lay on you for? average.
Like a minute.
Would
A
your day
minute?
start off worse if somebody didn't lay on you?
Yes. I need to be laid
thought
upon.
you have that for yourself. I need to be laid upon.
I like the wait. Sometimes I go, I need more. And obviously she can't make more, but she does kind of flop.
Yes. Yeah, I was picturing her like doing like an airplane, like lifting up her legs and arms to try to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She does kind of mimic my shape, which is fun.
Oh.
So the most possible parts of you can be laid on.
Yeah. I need to be covered.
Wow. We love it.
I
We
love
to
it
see
so much.
Yeah, I love pressure too. I just came out of mom's tum-tum and in there it was just all pressure all the time, all around. And then she pushed me out and that was a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe a little too. Yeah, I did.
Wait.
Scooched you out. Pop.
No,
My
Alayna,
asshole is ruined.
Ashley is my mom in the Halloween costume. Please keep up.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
You guys are so bad at Halloween. Have we ever talked about this? Like,
I
seriously.
am genuinely bad at Halloween.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I'm
I
also
remember
bad at
you
Halloween.
being bad at Halloween, Ashley. Alayna, I would have expected more from you.
And the thing is, I love Halloween and I aspire to be better at it. I think that life has just been a bit chaotic the past
Yeah, girl, what the heck? You like horror films and stuff.
5 years.
Your
I know.
choice.
And I look forward to the day when I can have some brain space, time, and energy to plan a Halloween costume that doesn't suck.
Okay, well, I can send you this. If you
Even
wanna think of something to do
abbreviating
with
brain
this.
space, time, and energy just feels so funny. It's the name of your book, Brain, Space, Time, and Energy by Alayna Joyce. Well,
Mac, did
Alayna,
you-
So you guys
I
aren't
just
gonna
need
have
to
costumes?
wait.
Oh, sorry,
I
go
just
ahead.
need to know,
Yeah.
Mac. Did you buy that like just for this? Like, were you like,
sure
I
did,
have an
but
idea?
I think this type of thing is good to keep in the house. This is good to have around.
It's good
in
to
case you need to scare someone who's coming in.
good to have
Yeah.
on.
In
Yeah,
case
I
an
mean-
intruder breaks down the door, you can come out and go, I am baby.
Why would you break into my house?
Finally,
You're
daddy
right.
home. Come here, daddy.
I don't have a pacifier, bro. It's got to be the thumb.
Yeah, but you went out and got a bald cap.
It's true,
Like,
you
this
got-
is what she's saying.
Yeah,
Yes,
you got
because
one
I'm
of the
committed
things.
to the bit, you guys. This is an annual chosen family tradition. Need I remind you?
You need not. That's
What'd you do
burned
last
into my
time?
memory forever.
Okay, I actually don't think we did it last year.
Good.
And by we, I mean me. Because you guys never do it.
No, I feel like we did. I think we did dress
No.
up.
I didn't do
Alayna-
anything.
Alayna, you're thinking of when we put on birthday hats.
No, wasn't I a sailor?
We're a sailor.
Wait, you were a sailor. Wait a minute. We did dress up. What did we dress
We
up
did.
as?
I was a sailor.
She was a sailor and you were Barbie, but we only did it once.
No, this was
Oh, that was
last
the
year.
same
Wait,
the
no.
same year?
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
God.
I have to look this up, but I have to look this up. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
you can look
Baby
it up.
on the
Ashley,
keyboard.
What were you gonna say?
Mommy on guitar, baby on the keyboard. I was gonna ask you how your thesis thing went. Because I'm a
Yeah.
caring friend.
Thank
And
you.
I thought of it earlier, but I saved it for this occasion. I
Well,
could have
and you
texted you to
texted
ask you
me.
how it went.
You did also, which I also appreciate.
Did I?
And you did, and I didn't answer you. So this is like double good friend on Ashley. And Alayna's just in it. So it's
If
a
you
whole
haven't
thing.
been paying attention, I don't know who the fuck you are because there's only about 8 of you and you're pretty consistent. But last
Ashley,
week,
stop saying stuff like that.
last week, last week, Alayna defended her thesis.
Well, no. So last week I had to meet with okay, I'm trying to decide how much of this to say before it gets boring, but also
I'll let you know. I'll
Okay, you let me know. So the long and short of it
I'm
is
gonna
that
put when my hand hits the bottom, we're done. Okay.
Yes. Oh my god, this is too much pressure. I'm not Mac, I don't like pressure.
You better hurry the fuck up.
The hand's dropping.
Yes. So, long story short, I have until October 17th to have everything done, approved, written, defended and then made the edits and then resubmitted and then reapproved and then sent to the department. All of that has to be done by the 17th. So last week, I had one day that I could meet with my supervisor, which was Tuesday when you guys were filming. We were all supposed to film. That was the only day I could meet with him. If I didn't get the thesis done, that draft done on that day, you're just moving
Big
so
drop,
fast.
big drop.
Well, that was boring. You're trying to create tension where there none needs to be had.
We spent like 7
No
hours
one watches an
on
action movie of a superhero filling out paperwork.
So we worked for like 7 hours on the final draft. We did it. So it has now been submitted to my committee, and the defense is scheduled in 2 weeks. So yes. So basically the defense is in 2 weeks, and after the defense, I have 3 days to finalize the edits from the defense, resubmit it, get it approved by like an independent committee at the university, the graduate studies committee, and have it submitted for my graduation. So
you're on track, basically, is what.
Good work, Alayna. That was good.
Thank you. I'm on. Like they say that you should have it submitted like post defense 5 business days before the deadline, but that is not possible. So, in theory, I should be able to do it. The worry is that there are parts that are out of my hand. So when I submit it to graduate people or whatever, graduate studies, we're almost at the bottom. When I submit it to graduate studies, it is out of my hands how long they take to review it. And so if they take too long,
Alayna, so boring,
I'm
so boring.
screwed.
Ashley, do you want me to take over the hand drop so people don't get pissed at you for rushing her?
Because
I didn't rush
That's
her.
all I need to say.
We don't need to hear about what other people are doing in their 5 business days. Once the camera leaves Alayna, we no longer care. Anything could happen in those 5 business days. Who knows if they'll have time to get to it? Maybe they're going to dinner with friends. Maybe they're going to be out of the country.
And
We
then
have
Alayna
no
doesn't
idea.
graduate.
Here's
Like,
a list of
that's
things that people do when they're not reading my thesis.
No, you'll do it, Alayna, because Ashley was 100% right. Like, they want you to graduate. Like, they're going to help you get to that point.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yes,
like you're
and
in a good
that's-
place.
The committee is being very accommodating. Like we're meeting on a stat to do the defense in order to like get this done. So my committee has been.
What is your thesis about? I don't think we've asked you the most. We do so much stuff on like bureaucratic bullshit. Am I being too loud? I do have to yell, yeah.
Do you have to yell?
What's that? No, I'll lower my voice. I was just really on fire.
Ashley was on fire. Is that Jen?
Yeah, she's in a reading for a play right now.
Well, can you just
I'm
say,
learning
hey,
how to
Jen,
read right now.
Ashley was on fire. Yeah, and Mac's not bothered, Jen.
Mac is very sensitive to loud noises.
But you don't want me to stop crying because then it's never going to stop.
Why are you being like a sexy baby?
Wait, okay, whoa.
Serving cunt.
You're being You're being a sexy
Yeah,
baby.
serving cunt. I think actually I might be giving a little bit more like maybe Lex Luthor.
No,
I just realized.
No, sexy baby.
sexy baby. Wait, what was I? What is your? Have we talked about what your thesis actually is?
Yeah.
We maybe talked about it when I was first starting and like figuring it out, but we haven't talked about it since.
Let's talk about it. I think that's interesting. That's like.
Do you
Alayna,
think? Maybe give me
why
another
is
hand.
it that no
hand for
This
that.
is legitimately interesting because this is like a topic. We have been
Okay.
discussing scheduling on this podcast for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Scheduling.
Oh, yeah. That's so true.
We have talked
Have
about
we?
schedules
Yep.
for like months
Well,
on end.
okay.
It usually starts with like, oh, we're so busy. We barely made it to this recording. Let's hurry
Right.
up. What are you
Uh-oh.
guys doing after
Uh-oh.
this? Can we make it next
You're
week?
right.
You know?
Uh-oh. Okay. This is
I
an
think
actual
people would
topic.
actually be way more interested in your literal research than the process of.
Yeah.
I mean, the process is interesting to some people, but the research
Yeah.
is interesting to most people.
Well, and I
Yeah.
guess because I've been so in it for the past year, I'm at the point where I'm like, is this interesting? Like I've beaten this thing to the
Girl.
ground, you know?
As a baby, I need enrichment.
It's like, yeah, I do get it. I do.
I
No.
mean, I tell my joke. I produced my friend's special. It's the first special that I've ever produced that's not my own work.
Cool.
So it was my team that filmed it, and I handled all the logistics and paid for its stuff. And I'm going to try and help him recoup his money. Really believe in him, but he was like, "I hate it. Like I watched it and I hate it." And I was like, "Of course you hate it. This is all you've been doing and watching for like years.
Yep.
You know, you have to forget these jokes and then come back and watch it. But that'll take like another year."
Yeah. No, that's exactly it. It's like submitting this final draft to my committee. In the final read through of it, I was like, this is garbage. Like, what am I submitting? This is not like, oh my God. It's, yeah.
How many pages
doesn't
was it?
feel- So mine is not written as a thesis. It's written for publication. So all in, it's like 45, 50 pages.
Still, it's long.
Yeah, but most theses are like between 50 and 100 pages. So it's shortish.
My undergraduate was 70. I have no idea how I did that.
Yeah, that's
I have no fucking
That's
clue.
long as hell.
yeah, that's very, very long. Especially for
do that?
undergraduate. You had a lot to say.
Am I making that up?
You're a little genius, Ashley.
I'm gonna
Never
look at my
forget that
email.
part of yourself.
Little boy genius.
Maybe it was only 30. But tell us about your
It's a wildly
massive
different
difference.
number.
It's been like 15 years, dude. I am so old.
Go look it up.
I'm gonna.
Guys, I'm the first baby with a chart-topping podcast.
That's not true.
That's not true, actually.
There's that one baby.
Are you serious?
Well, there's
Wait,
little
shut
baby
up. What?
kids, like toddlers.
With a
like little-
podcast. There's a
Yeah.
baby with a mic going goo goo gaga and it's on top of the charts? No
Actually,
way.
yes.
Well,
You're
not Goo Goo
lying.
Gaga. That's not who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking
Are
of
you thinking
ones
of the
that are
baby-
based that are just above Goo Goo Gaga.
The baby and his dad, like the toddler.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
That's what I'm
I'm
thinking
a
of.
baby. I'm not a toddler. Guys, are you for real?
We can't tell a thing about what you are in that costume. We know nothing. You're wearing a bald cap and holding a dinosaur. Like, that's it.
Alayna, tell us about your fucking thesis, you piece of shit.
So I looked at mindfulness, self-compassion, and sexual shame in queer women.
Oh,
So-
I remember now.
Yes. And so the question being, or like the kind of pitch originally, was throwing mindfulness at everything as a sort of one size fits all, universally helpful tool is not accurate and potentially dangerous. There has been research done, or like in the research on mindfulness, often in these studies, they report like, oh, here's all of our results, right? Mindfulness was helpful in this way and this way and this way. Positive results, mindfulness good. And also there was like 3% of our participants who had really adverse impacts, like traumatic re-experiencing, and they were emotionally dysregulated for weeks. And, they report these adverse impacts, but then don't talk about why, don't talk about potentially what's causing that. So my thinking was, especially when you're looking at something like sexual shame, if you just tell somebody, oh, you're experiencing sexual shame, or you're remembering something difficult, you're noticing shame in your body, just pay attention to that. Like, just look at it closer. Who's to say that it doesn't get worse, right? And the two pieces that we looked at as an explanation for why it might get worse or better are whether somebody relates to themselves with criticism or with kindness. So if you're a person who generally is quite self-critical, self-judgmental, and your thoughts around this sexual shame are, let's say, I should have done something differently. I hate my body. I need to change this part of me. This thing that I want in my sex life is embarrassing and wrong, and I need to hide it. Like, if those are the sorts of thoughts that you have, and somebody says, oh, well, just look closer at the shame that you're feeling, who's to say that those thoughts aren't magnified? So maybe the missing piece is self-compassion or self-kindness. And if you respond to your own suffering, to your internal experience with warmth and gentleness and care, forgiveness, and you look at that and you pay closer attention in that context, in that mindset, then mindfulness could be helpful. And so that's what we did. We looked at folks' levels of self-kindness and levels of self-criticism. And then we measured mindful awareness and sexual shame. And what we found was exactly that. Those who, it was like self-kindness and self-criticism, they sort of acted like two sides of the same coin, in that both, in opposite ways, sort of turned up or turned down the volume of sexual shame as related to mindfulness. So those who were both high in mindfulness and self-criticism actually experienced increased levels of sexual shame. So mindfulness actually became harmful. It made the shame worse. Whereas those who were high in mindfulness and high in self-kindness, they experienced less sexual shame. Mindfulness made the shame better.
I'm laughing a little bit because I'm just like so self-critical.
Yeah.
You know, it's way harder to note when you're doing mindfulness without judgment than you think it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
so,
like if your default is critical, even the note can be critical. Just like the littlest bit.
Exactly. And that's sort of my whole argument, is that the sort of traditional instruction around mindfulness to like, okay, pay attention to that without judgment. And that's sort of it. They say, pay attention, accept it, don't be judgmental. And then they move deeper into experiencing the feeling, noticing your thoughts. And I'm saying that in somebody who's already highly self-critical, that might not be enough. We might need to start by working on the self-criticism, working to build a foundation of self-compassion before we start applying something like a self-focused attention in any way.
So even the people that are self-critical were still able to like turn that volume down by switching from being self-critical to being more compassionate in their approach to themselves?
So that would be like the next level of a study, because that would be testing to see if an intervention could first shift somebody from self-critical to self-compassionate, and then looking at like both time points where how mindfulness connected to the levels of sexual shame. So that we don't know. In theory, yes, that's like what this research is creating the foundation for.
Yours was just like the observation that the people that are self-critical, mindfulness isn't necessarily helpful, and people that are more compassionate, it can be helpful.
It's so crazy with research how you really have to break it down into the tiniest little things to like build upon.
Yes.
Otherwise, like everyone challenges those assumptions in the future and stuff like that.
And that's the part that feels like I'm like, what? Like some of it, I'm just like, this is, I don't know. It feels a bit sometimes unimportant because it feels.
No, it is, because sometimes there are those studies that do the thing to basically challenge like the most baseline assumption that no one would ever, and they do find actually it's not the result anyone thought it would be. There was a huge like economic study recently where they just gave money to families with young children, new moms, I think, and they did a control group for people without the money. And they found like it didn't help at all. And people were like shocked. They were shocked that it had like no impact on the child's, I forget what it was, but people were like, what the fuck? Like all of the people were like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
but,
and I mean, like, you even think about with them just now finding the cure to autism. Like, they just discovered that in the studies.
And nobody would have thought.
And
no one would have thought it was Tylenol.
It was Tylenol. That's so true.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think that's really interesting. And I think even outside of looking at sexual shame directly, Like, I almost relate to that because I'm also a really self-critical person, and I'm thinking about it, and like, yeah, that's a lot of the time the struggle that I have with mindfulness, more generally speaking, is that when I try to be mindful, I'm like, damn, this is a horrible place to be because I'm just like in here shitting on myself and like don't want to be here. So even in a broader sense, I think that's really interesting.
And that's exactly the idea. Is like I wanted to look at sexual shame in queer women. Obviously, that's my interest area, but also like looking at one, the impact of sexual shame on the queer community, but two, the lack of research on sexual shame in the queer community and queer women. It's like shocking. But also that like nobody is looking at individual differences that might cause something like mindfulness to be harmful. And like I love mindfulness. I love it as a practice. I think it's a wonderful thing. It's helped me in so many ways. And also, I think it's dangerous when something starts to be held up as this like cure all without looking at like, oh, there's actually a bunch of people in all of these studies who are saying this not only didn't help me, but it harmed me. And like, like, who are those people and how do we avoid that in the future?
I mean, I don't know specific to your research, but I think with mindfulness, getting over that first hump, it's really, especially with the more people who need mindfulness, which I think is like really high right now with everything going on in the world, the more those same people are going to struggle with it at first. Because if anxiety is like more severe right now, people sitting down and being alone with their thoughts, which is something we just never do anymore. It's so uncommon to people now. Like, of course, I also think the idea, I don't know where you like, in your research, I'm just talking generally, this idea of like harm, like people have a way broader definition of what harm means now.
Yes.
Discomfort, you know, for me, like I've definitely sat down and beat the shit out of myself. Would I call it harmful? I'm not really sure. But I imagine for people who've never experienced mindfulness, these are the people like, oh, I can't do it. Like, because it's just it's such an onslaught. They're the people that need it the most. So if you, through your research, can find something that like breaks down that first barrier, you know? That'd be so great.
And like when I say harm, I don't mean discomfort. I mean lasting dysregulated emotional states, lasting re-experiencing of a traumatic event. Like,
wow.
Yeah, it's not just, oh, this is uncomfortable. Most people report some discomfort at the start. Like most people report some sort of adverse quote unquote impact, as in, this was uncomfortable for a time, or this, there was some sort of discomfort. But I'm talking like lasting negative impacts. And it's a small subset of people. It's a small group that we're finding these impacts or outcomes, but that still matters. And then the other interesting thing was in looking at, like in my sample particularly, over 20% of the people, the women in the sample, met that threshold for being highly critical of themselves enough for mindfulness to cross over into that place where it was related to increased sexual shame. 20% of the queer women in the study. That's 1/5 of us.
We're mentally ill. What can I say?
Yeah. So like in this subset specifically, or this community specifically, it's something potentially important.
Well, I think that's super interesting.
Yeah,
I don't
thank
think
you for
that's
sharing.
boring at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's boring.
And I think, especially for everybody listening, it's incredibly relevant.
Oh, Ashley's hand is still way up at the top.
She pushed it back up.
Well, we're done talking about scheduling.
Yeah.
Should we take a question?
True. Guys, we're on fire lately. Do you guys feel the fire?
I thought my episode last time was really good.
Yeah, we've been having fun.
I don't know
what
I'm
we
excited
talked about. I'm excited to listen to it.
We talked about football. We talked about how we're both people of fear.
People of fear.
People of fear.
Yeah, it was great.
We live in fear.
We live in fear. I found out that Ashley lives in fear. What the heck? Would you ever guess that?
Yes. What?
No, not about the you know what.
That's what do we talk about on this podcast? Scheduling, and Ashley lives in fear.
Yeah, I live in fear. I wish I could shut the fuck up about it. Dude, I think I just want to apologize to everyone. I don't know if this podcast, this is a sentence. I'm not sure if this podcast brings out the best in me.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What? Okay. She's doing a little dance. She's doing the Ashley dance.
Because
so I think I can get a little complainy.
Why does this one not bring out the best in you? Why are you looking around like that? I don't know what you're alluding to.
Because you guys like are really good at setting boundaries for yourself about like what you talk about on the internet. And like on my other pods, I have like a format where I'm like, this is the thing that I would like to do, and these are the jokes I would like to make. And when I'm on stage, I have like, I know my voice. I like know how I want to communicate. Like that's like the craft I work in. This is the craft you work in. I'm on here. You're like, what's going on with you? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm in hell. I have PTSD. like that's like, it's not like a gay sex story. It's not like my news, you know, it's just like, how are you? And I'm like,
there's no container. So you're like, yeah.
Well, thanks for bearing with us. I think you do a good job.
No, and it makes me sad because I feel like you guys only know like a certain part of me almost, which makes me sad.
Yeah, I think that's true. And it's not like we get to like hang out all the time outside. Like this is basically our hangout,
like,
you know?
Fun.
Well, we do, because when we laugh on here, we see fun you, and especially I feel like in the group chat, like I'm always giggling.
Crazy.
I'm giggling in the group chat.
Can you believe that girl stood me the fuck up?
No, oh my god, that actually. Like when you texted
I
that,
never talk shit on the internet, and I am like this fucking close.
I didn't even text you back before I called my girlfriend.
Because that's incredible. I said, do you want to say what happened but not name the person?
Just a certain reality star was supposed to do my podcast.
Mm-hmm. And
the first time she like tried to big dog me. And the second time she stood me up.
After listener, after she reached back out to Ashley being like, hey, actually, can I come on your podcast? And Ashley was like, yeah, sounds good. Let's do it.
My ick was gone. I was in love with her again.
Yes. There was
She's femme and bisexual.
Wow, okay, we're dropping details now.
That's everyone. Everyone under 25 is femme and bisexual. I don't even know if she's under 25. You're not going to figure out who she is.
No.
And she also, here's the real shit talking. She doesn't matter. In 1 year, no one is going to remember who she is.
Whoa.
Did I just do that?
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Did I just say that?
Nobody knows what you're talking about, so it's fine. Danny, you know what to do, Danny.
No, I forgive her. I believe in her career. Whatever it is.
Oh, love to see you practicing radical forgiveness.
Give me a moment.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Oh, she's putting on her costume. Oh, I knew you guys didn't totally forget.
Little egghead. You look so cute. Yeehaw.
Alayna, I love you so much. I knew you didn't forget.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Danny. Danny,
oh my god, this is like the best day ever. You guys are dressing up. Oh my god, I actually just looked like a baby going like this.
Yeah, you did. What else do I have? I'm sure I've got more in there, but...
Oh my god, aren't you just the rootinest, tootinest little cowgirl?
You guys want to go out to the barn and do some boot scooting boogie?
Well, all I can do is scoot right now, so I'm not walking
You
yet.
can't boot or boogie?
I can't boogie
no
yet.
booting or boogieing for the
I'm
baby.
doing boogies, but not the kind you're thinking.
Oh my. Ashley, what are you doing?
Oh my god, wait. Not while I'm a baby, Ashley.
Ashley is mommy.
Mommy? Those are looking good, mommy.
Can we put
Look at
that on the internet?
Look at my milkers. Why couldn't we put this on the internet? This is beautiful.
Ashley, what did you put in there? Because why is there like a nipple?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What is that, first of all?
Okay.
No, I don't want whatever voice you're about to do. I don't want
Does
it.
anybody else suddenly just
Oh,
want
no.
a glass of milk?
Actually,
Oh no, I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. Oh no.
Danny, blur that.
Diana, we
It's a-
can't
it's a
show
boot
that,
pillow.
Danny.
How can you can't show this?
No, I don't know what the line is for getting getting.
Alex's mother
Suppressed by the-
bought this for the podcast.
It's beautiful. It's not that I
would
don't think
kill
it's
to sleep
beautiful.
on that. I'm gonna go get a glass of milk, Danny. I'll be right back.
I'm mummy.
Not the mic between the boobs.
No,
I don't know that we can
no,
put
I don't know about that one. I'm not sure about that one.
I love podcasting.
Danny.
I love
Danny, help us, Danny. Danny.
I love podcasting so much. I don't know how to do it. Will you help me? How do I hold the microphone? Maybe I could put it here.
You have to stop.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just love this time of year.
Should we take
So
a question?
festive,
Oh, we're near
so
the end.
festive. Yeah, let me I was looking for a question.
Oh man.
I mean, this one I think could be interesting. Do I just think she's pretty, or is this sexual attraction? Can you please give me examples of what happens for you when you experience sexual attraction without romantic attraction? I have a friend who I think is really pretty, but it's
I'm
not
clocked
as
out.
intense as I thought sexual attraction would be. It feels like a chill, yeah, that sounds fun. I feel so stupid asking this, but hey, comp hat for you.
Hey, a lot
do
of
you know?
people call me stupid because they look at me and they're like, "That's a baby. What does a baby know?" You're not.
Oh,
stupid.
we didn't. This is the
A
Chosen
lot of
Family
people
podcast.
think
Did
I'm
you guys do
stupid
that?
too. They're so sexist. I can have a podcast.
This is the best thing ever. Oh my god.
Did we introduce?
My
it?
tits aren't
Did you
even that
guys-
small, you guys.
Oh my god. Well, why are you whipping
That
out
I
the
feel
fake ones
we've
then?
talked about.
They're not
I
huge,
feel like that's
but they're sizable. They're not
like
huge.
same.
They're
You just
sizable.
can't tell.
How
Same. I just hide
they're
it. well.
solid.
It's pretty
How big are
solid
your
rack.
tits, Alayna?
They're huge. What do you mean? You have to ask.
No, what cup size are you?
I'm a B.
Okay.
Okay. Sizable.
I'm a B.
I'm an A.
I'm a C.
I would show you.
I feel like
IRL,
a C is a
actually.
good place to be.
Thank you so much.
a C.
Yeah, like I'd like.
I
to
hooked
be a
up with
C.
this woman the other day and I was laying down and she was above me and she sort of stopped and stared at my tits and she goes, "You have nice boobs," in the middle of our hookup.
Yeah,
Which I
that was
thought was
actually
so
me
sweet.
in disguise.
Wait.
Those are nice
What?
boobs.
I don't feel great about my boobs, so that was super nice of her to say.
Oh, I thought that we've
Yeah, I
talked
thought we were all
about that
happy
you
with our
have
boobs.
great boobs. I thought we talked about that.
I don't know if I would call them great.
Well, I would.
I
call
have
them
some
great.
complaints.
Like?
Not saying that.
Sorry.
Alayna, if you want to
Sorry,
see
I
my
don't know why
boobs,
I
just
asked
ask to see my boobs.
I'm sorry.
You want me to send you a nude? I'll send you a nude.
Okay, guys. Next
No,
time we
that's-
all hang out,
that's
we
okay,
can
thank
all
you.
show each other our boobs.
No, we cannot. It will never be the same. Wait, this is this is the clip. It will never be the same. If we all hung out and showed each other our boobs, we
That's
would never
true.
be able to be friends again.
No,
like it would.
no,
It would.
I don't agree. We're past that,
It
you
would.
guys.
No, it would push me over the line with Alayna. It would be a problem.
Oh my God.
Unless Elena's boobs are not satisfactory, and now she'll know.
Okay, fine. We won't do it. But Maybe we could like get together and draw pictures to show each other or something.
I'm not showing you my fucking boobs. Oh, Jen in the next room.
What if we just
What the
sent
fuck
a
is
picture? No head, no torso, just boobs.
No, I'm not. That's not going in a picture. That's not going in a picture. No. Absolutely not.
I can't handle it. Even the thought of seeing Alayna's boobs is fucking me up. And Mac, the thought of seeing your boobs is sickening.
Yeah, it is. Pretty sizable.
Alayna, just say you want to see my boobs. Just say it.
I'm trying to imagine that. Because like there's a part of me that does. There's a part of me that wants to see both of your boobs. Like, because it's like, hell yeah.
Don't act like I'm not special.
I would totally show you
You've
guys
been
my
thinking
boobs, I
over
don't
there.
care.
You've like, Ashley has fantastic boobs. I'm sure of it. That's what you've been saying all day.
Yeah, now I'm like, did I make that up? Did we never have that? Is that just like something that's been happening in my head? And we
I feel
actually
like
never had
have to
that
have
conversation?
talked about that before.
Thank you, Mac. Thank you so much.
I don't know. I'm just saying, out of this group, I've probably seen the least amount of boobs, and like that's really sad. And like you guys could add 2 pairs to that list.
That's adorable. I mean, you melted my heart a little bit.
I've seen over 100 boobs.
I don't want to see pity boobs.
Not pairs.
Not pity.
Over 100 singular boobs.
Like live?
Live, over 100.
Over 100.
Guys, being completely honest, I never want to see anybody else's boobs besides my girlfriend's because I can't imagine being more satisfied than I currently am.
Yeah, way to try to roll it back.
That's my final statement on the matter. And
Sure.
no, the baby will be done talking about the boobs.
So that's how you know whether it's sexual
This was
attraction
a
or friendship.
crazy. This is a crazy ending to the
best
episode.
episode
That
ever.
all 3 of us are like, especially me and Alayna, we're like, uh.
I'm like, I have to leave this interaction.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think Mac is truly actually demisexual because Mac doesn't seem to have a problem at all. But the mere mention of boobs for me and Alayna, like each other's boobs, we're like,
Yeah, why are you guys being so weird about it?
yeah, so listener, if you have found yourself thinking about her boobs and going,
Wait, guys, we should come up with a number of people to meet on Patreon, like a goal, and if we hit that, then we'll show each other our boobs.
I'm fine with that. I'll take it.
Alayna?
Alayna, what's your number?
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Well,
So then what's the problem?
it's weird. Wait, I have an idea. Since I'm the one that doesn't care, if we hit the number, then I'll just show you guys my boobs. I don't think my girlfriend would care. But I should.
Jen wouldn't care.
Why do you so badly want to show us your boobs?
No, I think this would get us some patrons.
There are currently 1,600 paid members. We need 3,000. If we get to 3,000 patrons,
Then
I will
we're-
genuinely do this.
Okay, well,
You
we're
know,
gonna talk
for
about it with
3,000
people, and
patrons.
then we'll let you know if when we get to 3,000, we'll do it.
Like for
Right?
real. For real.
For real.
Let
For
me
real,
make sure
we'll
these
talk
numbers
about
are
it
correct.
with our
Is
wives.
there any world where I just look at your boobs without showing you mine?
How about we tier it? First tier, 3,000. Max shows us her boobs. Second tier is my
Wild.
boobs.
How did we
Third
get here?
tier is
Wait.
Alayna's boobs.
I feel like I just like
don't know
blacked
that I
out.
would.
Fourth
I
tier
don't know.
is a group flash. That we videotape, we censor the boobs, but then we release the footage on the Patreon.
That's so funny and would never happen.
That would
Let's
never
do it.
happen.
No, we're doing it.
Guys, how did we get here? This is a weird conversation.
For
us to be
10,000
having.
patrons a month. For 10,000 patrons a month.
Where's everybody at in their cycles right now?
We
Because
will
this
do
is
a-
like such a weird place to be.
Ragingly horny, Mac. No, I'm kidding.
I'm like, I'm almost ovulating for sure.
Oh my god,
For
we're
sure.
synced.
I'm coming right now. But oh, the baby did not like that.
Where are you at in your cycle? Currently orgasming.
Oh my god.
Wait, Alayna,
Yeah, Ashley.
what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Because when women compliment my body,
As they often
most of the
do.
time it's my boobs because I'm not an ass girly. Like I don't have anything going on.
Mhm.
Every now and then my legs, but mostly my boobs. In bed, I like know what I like in a feminine woman
Okay.
when they're being all feminine. I
Yeah.
like that. And like I'll
Great.
tell them that I like their body and stuff.
Yes.
But when a girl
Okay.
like does that with my body, I'm
Mhm.
like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, wait, you're like, how do I perform right now?
What? Yeah, how do
Ah.
I perform whatever she thinks is hot about me?
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know how to be like, like I don't know how to.
I think that's the part where you're supposed to like get on the ground and just start doing push-ups, and then you
no, because that's not me
Absolutely
either.
not.
That's not me either.
guys, that was a
but
joke.
Alayna is into, you've dated masculine people.
Oh, Ashley wants to know
Wouldn't you
what
say,
you think
Alayna?
you should do to be hot in
Mhm.
bed.
So
I'd say
like,
50-50.
so like when you're with a masculine person and you're like
Mhm.
into them and you're like, I love your boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like what are you hoping what is happening? What is happening?
Well, it depends. It's not a me thing. It's like, because there's two, it depends where you kind of fall, right? Like, if it's less about masculine, feminine, and more about,
Boobs.
What?
I understand that.
no. I mean, like the action, the way that you're going to inhabit your body is more about a power dynamic, generally, I would say, rather than masculine, feminine. And so if you're saying, oh, I'm not I'm not acting kind of the feminine, more
I have no idea
submissive-
how I'm acting. I'm
Yeah.
fully nude in bed. I'm laying there.
I guess what I'm thinking, and I'm not sure how to I'd translate this into action, but I'm thinking like, no matter masculine, feminine, whatever, like there is something powerful about a naked woman. Like
Yeah,
there is something like, whoa.
That's totally true.
Yeah. And so that's where I'm like, you could inhabit a compliment about your body in any way, whether it's feminine, masculine, whatever, because it's a power thing.
You're giving
Does
a
that make
therapist
sense?
answer. We
I
need,
just
like,
know
a
that
fem's
like
answer.
I'll jokingly like with Jen, I'm gonna get graphic for a second, but if we're naked, I'll like jokingly like, bend over and be like, ooh, and she's like, no, don't like.
Oh, she
Or, like-
doesn't like that.
Yeah, don't like. Or like
See,
even
then
just
you
having her
gotta
like
ask
between
Jen,
my
'cause
legs in like a
I'm
strapping
like-
position, she's like, don't like.
Say that again, sorry?
Even if she's like
second.
between my legs in a strapping position, I have like my legs around her. If it's like,
Mhm.
if I'm like clearly being
Mhm.
bottom,
Yeah.
she's like, no. And I don't like it either.
Yeah. So then that's a different experience than mine. Like,
Okay.
so maybe I can't totally speak to that, but if I'm putting myself in the position
Yeah,
of someone
imagine
really-
you between my legs.
I'm imagining that I only like Ashley when she's a top.
That's not exactly what it is, but let's keep it simple and say that's what it is.
Yeah. And then I say, I really like your boobs. And how are you supposed to respond is the question. What are you supposed to do in
Yeah,
response?
am I supposed to shake them around? Like, what am I supposed to fucking do to make her like them more?
Well, I don't think you do anything to them. I come back to like, I don't know how to say this.
This is
Like,
the
I come
funniest
back to-
conversation. I wish we could do this for an hour. This is a
I
WHS
just want to
topic
say,
that we
I
cover
think
for an
this
hour.
is hilarious that in every episode, Ashley's like, well, that was 40, bye. But when it's about boobs, we go over by 12 minutes.
We're gonna cut Alayna's research.
Also, just Matt's impression of Ashley was like someone who's been smoking for 40 years. Like, what was that?
That's who I am.
It's been 40. Bye.
That's time.
Danny, cut all of this bullshit.
I'm like, I don't know if it's like an action or what, but I'm imagining like a power, like a taking the compliment, like increases your power in that moment.
Compliment.
Does that make sense? It's not like you do something with your boobs, but it's like,
I'm seeing this girl again, so I'll ask her.
Great. And then please report back because I'm not helping.
I will. Wait, we didn't answer this person's question, but like, is your clit tingling? Like, come on, guys.
The question is, how do you know if it's sexual attraction?
Does your tummy hurt?
Oh,
do you just want to be around her? Does your clit tingle?
Well,
yeah,
it's
I think it's like if you get horny, right?
Well, and maybe it's because that can also be a question of people might be like, I don't really know what that feels like. How do you know? My thought is like, do you want to touch her?
Or do you want her to touch you?
No, I don't even mean like sexually. I just mean if you're looking at someone and you're like, oh, she's really pretty. But it's not what I'm saying.
What did you mean?
No, I get it. Like when I was young and like sex wasn't even something that I could imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you just want to touch.
Yes.
Like your heart? What are you saying? If you don't,
because I
want Max, the internet knows you're autistic because you can't even fathom the idea of like non-sexual human touch.
Oh, like
you're like that's
hands,
what touch is for.
Sure. What I mean is that like before I was in touch with my own like knowing whether or not I was like before I was really in touch with what being attracted to someone felt like, maybe a measure that I could use would be, do I want to be close to her? Do I want to touch her? Do I want more than just like looking and going, ooh, pretty?
If you're on this podcast, if you're in the Patreon Discord, if you're writing this question, you are attracted to her. I don't care if there's like a 1% chance that I'm wrong or a 90% chance that you're unable to maintain social decorum in a normal way. So you'll never really be able to speak to her, but you do like her. You do.
Well, and I think that also the part where they said, it's not as intense as I thought sexual attraction would be. It just feels like a chill. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, that can be sexual attraction. Like you can be like, you can look at someone and be like, I would.
You can have it like, for me, it definitely, I think part of the thing with sexual attraction is like, I was monogamous for so long. I never kissed anyone outside of a relationship. I, never, when I pursued casual dating at first, I never did anything physical until I was like, pretty sure I wanted to date this person. I mean, like, I was so like that because being connected to someone emotionally and intellectually does increase my attraction. But when I started hooking up with people and I became more comfortable with more transient types of relationships, I was able to discover a different part of my sexuality. So when I hear people talk about like all these different things, I'm like, yeah, you might be inclined more one way, but like you can also foster different types of relationships, all kinds of relationships, not just sexually, by practicing them. So like,
I just realized I have 1 minute left on my memory card.
Do you want me to show you my boobs?
No, I'm just like, my memory card is doing your
We're done.
thing.
We're way over time.
Over.
If you don't donate, you'll never get boobs. You
answered the question.
If you don't donate, you will never get boobs. If you don't donate, you will never get boobs. You will have a boobless life if you don't donate. If you do not support the Patreon, you do not support boobs. You do not support women. You do not support people with boobs. You do not support with men with boobs. Anyone with boobs, you get no boobs. You have a boobless lifestyle if you don't donate to the Patreon. You love breast cancer. If you don't donate to the Patreon, you are pro breast cancer, and you do double mastectomies against people's will.
You think Max's costume is okay? Thanks for listening, everybody. We had breast milk for dinner, obviously. See you guys next week. What was that episode?
That was so weird.
What was that?